Cole Bartiromo here, the Attack Trump supporter from the April rally in Costa Mesa, California. It's healing nicely. It's election day. A couple of things to say, rapid fire speed. Bad luck for Trump right off the bat. For months I've been citing that weather will play a factor in low turnout for Hillary Clinton voters. But it's record-breaking warmth throughout the country. It's winter. There's supposed to be rain or snow in some of these swing states that was going to prevent Hillary Clinton voters from showing up. But it's super hot everywhere. Horrible luck for Trump. So there's not going to be an excuse for Clinton voters not to stand in lines and vote. Why does that matter? Because Hillary Clinton voters are not enthusiastic about her. They're only voting for her because Obama's yelling at them to go vote for her. They hate Trump, or they're on welfare, or they're slaves to the Democrat plantation their whole lives, or they're mindless, liberal, PC, brainless, sheep, zombie robots of society that don't want you to speak your mind. They don't want you to have a personality. Those are the reasons why Hillary Clinton has voters. Trump voters, on the other hand, they're energized, they're passionate, they're excited, and they're angry about their loss of jobs, about the loss of safety in America due to terrorist attacks and open borders with illegal immigration. With that said, the other piece of bad luck, terrorist attacks. I was expecting one more terrorist attack to happen in America before this election. Even yesterday they were saying there could be one in Virginia, Texas, or New York. So it didn't happen. It's weird to say that no terrorist attack in these final days is bad luck for Trump, but one more terrorist attack would have sealed the deal for a Trump presidency. It would have made people wake up and realize that these fake-ass rumors about Trump's kissing this person or touching that person inappropriately don't matter when our country is at risk of being destroyed. Now, I want to show you a couple of things here. This is awesome. From June 1st, 2015. Look at that. You got Hillary Clinton in the mirror and all of these supposed Republican nominees for president there. All of them. From Bush to Christie and Rubio, all of them. And Trump's not on there. He wasn't even on the scene. No one even thought of him yet. And then what happened? A month later, Cannonball. Just what an explosive entry. So we go from that to this. Who will win? Down to Trump versus Hillary. And another cool one, I got autographed by both of them. I mean, I bought it this way because I would never go to a Hillary event. And she doesn't even want to mingle and interact with the people. She would not sign it. 6 times it was handed to her people to take to her in the back, and 6 times it came back out unsigned because she didn't want to sign it because Trump had signed it. And she doesn't even just mingle with the people up front. Like, she's in some back room signing crap while Trump's up front mingling and doing meet and greets all the time. What will happen if Trump loses? Look at that. I mean, it's a wake-up call. There's tens of millions of people that are realizing how rigged the system is. The Electoral College is a complete joke. Look. All of that red. Trump dominating the map in red, like 70% of the states in red. And yet, even if he becomes president, he'll just squeak by. He's fighting for his life to become president, despite dominating the map in red. 6 pathways there to victory. And he needs to almost have a perfect day winning every swing state and stealing 1 or 2 Democrat states. While Hillary Clinton just started her entire campaign already at 240 points because of the geography of the Democratic layout, where you've got welfare recipients and just minorities stacked in certain states, and they automatically vote Democrat even though they've been the abusers of slavery for a century. until the 1960s, where they decided to switch it up and make Republicans look like the evil ones. But the Electoral College is a complete joke. That she could just stumble into the presidency by stealing one or two of Trump's red states. And even then, Trump wins the majority of the states. But California gets 55 points. New York gets a ton of points. Those two states are worth more points than 20 of Trump's states that he'll win. Because there's 11 million illegals in California. They go by the population size and a bunch of other nonsense factors to weight a state so heavily. So why did I say heavenly? I don't know. Maybe because of that. That's a great movie, by the way, and it is coming up to watch for Christmas time. There's a whole heaven and an angel scene in his guardian angel. But anyways, it's so sad. It's sad that the Electoral College makes your vote is not worth a point. It's not one for one. Like, your vote is worth more depending on what state you live in. Like, if I'm here in California and I vote, my vote goes towards that 55 electoral points for the winner of California. If I'm in Oklahoma, then my vote can only go towards like the 6 or 7 or 10 or whatever Oklahoma gets for points towards that candidate, whoever wins that state. So it's so ridiculous that like a vote is even weighted equally, because it's not. It's so unfair. And unless you live in a swing state or a semi-blue or red state that could be flipped, it's totally pointless to vote in California unless you are in with the blue, with the Democrats. So I got tons of magazines here. Hopefully that's what is going to be the outcome tonight or tomorrow. How Trump won. I'm going to do another video soon showing you all these cool covers of Trump. Just an unbelievable outline of, how it progressed into Trump becoming the most inspirational political story of our lifetimes. The biggest David versus Goliath story since the Bible. And in that next video where I show all the magazine covers, I will also show this. Basically, it's heavy. This is my investment in Trump right here. And it's most likely worth more than your entire car and college debt and your bank account combined. That's how big I've gone into Donald Trump and how much I believe in him and believe in his message and that he will be president. I'll show you a video, a share and tell, a show and tell of all of it soon enough. It'll be a separate video because I want to keep this short, but it's just so cool. Like Trump's autograph from the 2016 Decision Series 2 and Trump's business cards autographed. Look at this. A prismatic 1 of 1 from Leaf in 2011. You see the reflections there? But here's a 2000 Leaf masterpiece from 2011 also. And these are 2015 and 2016 Leaf. Trump and Hillary, 1 of 1s. But yeah, I got a whole, this box is just stacked so high. Not going to show it all, but the Trump money cards, there's like 5 of these in existence. And I've been able to pick up 3 of them. I have a monopoly on the entire Trump memorabilia market. Like these, I've got like 20 of these, 20 of those, and there's a red version and a blue foil version. So we're going to go through a share and tell, show and tell. I've got the nonstop coverage going on there. And now I want to finish by saying what is so sad that this election is influenced by and could be determined by 2 really disgusting, sad things in this election. Really 3, actually. Here's the first.
In her plans for our community.
Let me ask you.
And I believe in her.
You said that the Trump campaign will try to discredit you. There are reports that Trump surrogates tonight have been referencing and pointing to on CNN and elsewhere about an incident in 1998 in Venezuela where you were accused of driving a getaway car from a murder scene. You were never charged with this. The judge in the case also said you'd threatened to kill him after he indicted your boyfriend for the attempted murder. I just want to give you a chance to address these reports that the Trump surrogates are talking about.
He can say whatever he wants to say. I don't care. You know, I have my past. Of course, everybody has. Everybody have a past. And I'm not a saint girl, but that is not the point now. That moment in Venezuela was wrong, was another speculation about my life, because I'm a really famous person in my country, because I'm an actress there, and in Mexico too. And he can use whatever he wants to use. The point is, that happened 20 years ago.
Alicia Machado. 1 second. And here's the second.
Del otro lado está Donald Trump. Alguien que piensa que comunicarse con la comunidad latina significa tuitear una foto de un Taco Ball. En otro lado, Trump llamó Miss Servienta a Alicia Machado, quien ganó su concurso de belleza Miss Universo. Y hace un mes decidió pelearse con ella por Twitter y en entrevistas durante varios días.
Tim Kaine, speaking Spanish. And the third is Bon Jovi, Springsteen, Beyonce, and Jay-Z, Katy Perry, and Lady Gaga, Cher, on and on and on, all backing Hillary. Hillary just putting on these grand shows for everybody to try to influence you to vote for her because, ooh, she's friends with all these people, because all these people are just PC robots. Like, my favorite author is Tom Wolfe. My favorite athlete is Ken Griffey Jr. On and on and on. I can't imagine caring what any of them think about any decision I had to make. Like, zero. So I don't get the whole Kardashian selling a perfume thing and now everyone's going to buy it and here's a concert for you and now you're going to go vote Hillary because of somebody performing on their behalf. It's so pathetic. But that's how sickening and sad that our country, our democracy, comes down to bribing you with putting on a free show for you and having all these A-list celebrities say that they support this candidate, so vote for them. Like, that's what's going to decide this election. That's just like the people that are influenced in that way, they shouldn't be allowed to vote. So that's the third really sad thing. But the first two really sad things is, like you just saw, Alicia Machado and Tim Kaine speaking Spanish. Now, Alicia Machado is a career criminal from Venezuela. She threatened the judge in Venezuela after she was the getaway driver for her boyfriend's murder. And she has children with drug cartel kingpins. So was Trump really far off when he said Mexico doesn't send its finest? Some of them are rapists and drug dealers, etc., etc., etc. He should have said that about Venezuela too, huh? Because here's Alicia Machado, and she has drug cartel ties. She's an associate of drug dealers from Venezuela. So isn't that grand that here's this career criminal from Venezuela, and what the hell is our systems in America doing to allow her citizenship? Would she have gotten citizenship? Like, could she have gotten citizenship based on her disgusting, dangerous past? If not for Hillary Clinton probably pulling some strings to make her a citizen just coincidentally right before she started getting paraded around as a prop to say how Trump hates females and Trump belittles and mocks and judges females in a beauty pageant setting where, yes, you do get judged, and yes, you did sign up to be judged in that cutthroat world where it's only about looks because you yourself is a superficial, brainless idiot too. And the greatest of all is this whole He is fat shaming me. He's a fat shamer, and he traumatized me from that for calling me out on my weight, even though you had a weight contract that you were supposed to maintain as Miss Universe and you gained 50 pounds. But isn't it so grand? Just like that they could, that the Democratic Party could say this with a straight face, that Trump fat shamed Alicia Machado, Miss Universe, when Alicia Machado recently took a 600-pound fat person role. She literally wore a fat suit. Here, I'll try to find it.
Sus miedos al ganar muchos, pero muchos kilos de peso. Pero esto solo en la ficción, pues encarna al personaje principal de Mi amiga la gorda, obra de teatro que recorrerá los
She played a 600-pound fat person playing a. So is that fat shaming? Trump's a fat shamer, but now you're playing a 600-pound fat person, right?